Welcome to Aspen Yoga. My name is Stacie. Today's yoga session is a New Year reset. So it's a gentle yoga flow, really aimed at releasing any of that post-holiday stress we have going on. So after the long holidays, really even after a long weekend, or just need to wind down and let go of some stress, this is the perfect session. We are going to take everything slow and gentle. We're going to do everything on the floor. Go ahead and grab a blanket. Any type of blanket will do. We will incorporate the blanket throughout this session that we do here. Grab your blanket, grab anything else you need. Meet me back on this mat for New Year Reset, a gentle yoga flow. Welcome back. Go ahead and fold your blanket so that you can sit up on it with your legs crossed comfortably. Now, as comfortable as you are with your legs, you can have one foot in front of the other. You can have, however it is comfortable for you. I want you to go ahead and sit on that blanket. When we sit on the blanket, it opens up our hips a little bit. So if you find a little higher blanket, if you want to give yourself an extra fold, go ahead and do that. Let's sit tall. Hands are on your knees. Let's drop the shoulders away from your ears. And we're going to spend some time here, just taking some time to breathe. So as you inhale, feel your abdomen and your chest. And as you exhale, feel the shoulders drop away from your ears. Your hands are into your knees. Now, you can leave your hands palms down or palms up. Sometimes when we have our hands up, we don't raise our shoulders up, so we're not having that need to press away. So whatever is more comfortable for you. And as you take your time, slow your breathing down from our busy day. And when you breathe, I want you to think of filling that abdomen with air. And fill the chest. Good. Just a little bit more time here. Good, let's do one more together. Inhale here. And exhale. If your palms were up, let's take them down. And let's just do a little seated cat and cow. So I want you to round your back, tuck your chin into your chest, and we're not pulling against the knees, we're just letting them rest. And look up, put a sway in the back. Good, for our cow. So round the back, tuck the chin. Cat, look up, put a sway in the back for cow. Good. We are going to do cat and cow. We're just going to go nice and easy through here. We're going to do cat and cow on all fours. So I want you to think about how this feels, and then we'll feel the difference when our tailbone is not grounded. Good. Let's do one more. And good. I'm going to give you the option here to stay seated on your blanket, or you can pop off the blanket. Again, your choice here. Take a deep inhale, arms up. As you exhale, bring one hand to the floor, and we're going to stretch over to that side. And as we lean to that side, we're going to reach through the fingertips. Keep the chest open. Good. Pressing up. Cartwheeling over. So think of a cartwheel as you bring those arms around. Stretch and reach. One side's going to be tighter than the other, depending on what you did today. If you sat a lot today, your hips are going to be tight. So just meet yourself. We're just going to go side to side here. Meet yourself, meet your body where you are today. Good. You do not have to make big goals every time you do yoga. Sometimes it's just working through our range of motion. This is the last time. And how our body feels on any particular day. Good. And you'll feel yourself warm up as we get into this practice a little bit more. Good, nice and tall. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. And as you twist, take that opposite hand to the knee. Twist around, drop the shoulders as you reach back. Good, inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Good, so get a nice stretch here. Shoulders are dropped. We're not bringing those shoulders up to the ears. Inhaling up. We're going to do 3 of these on each side. This is number 2. Good, get a nice stretch really through your range of motion. Good, one more, inhale up. Our head, our vision, our gaze always follows the twist of our spine. Inhaling up. Last one here, twist. Nice, inhale up nice and tall. And as you exhale, I want you to fold forward. As you fold forward here, come as far forward as you are comfortable. I want you just to keep that back straight. If you want to put a little side to side in here, see how that body feels. Good, let's walk over to one side. And as we walk to one side, allow the chest to fall forward. You can have your fingertips on the floor. You can reach through the palms. Good, nice deep breaths. Nice, let's walk over to the other side. And reach through those fingers as we slide. One side's going to be tighter than the other. And if you feel an area of like, that's really tight, back off. Okay, this is for stretching the hips. And come back to the center. Good, walk your hands up. Now, if you want to change if this is becoming uncomfortable, you can go ahead and bring those legs out and you can just have a little bend in the knees. You can have your legs out straight, whatever is comfortable for you. I'm going to come back to my folded legs here, so your choice. Let's work a little bit with our shoulders. So let's just do working all the tension. So our goal today, or what we're looking at to accomplish today, is just hit every joint. Good. Bring them forward. Give a little movement into every joint. Acknowledge areas that may be a little bit tight. Good. Come back to the center. Let's do a shoulder stretch. So I want you to take one arm out in front. Give me a flat palm. Pull underneath the forearm. Pull it across your chest as you look over the shoulder. And as I pull across the chest, you want to keep it up as high as you can and keep that shoulder away from your ear. So we're getting a nice stretch through the back and around the shoulder. Good. Let's go ahead and come back to the center. Switch sides, flat palm, pull it across. Good. And you might find you have a little bit more range of motion on one side than the other. Looking over, keep that shoulder down so we're not bringing the shoulder up to the chin. Give yourself some nice deep breaths. Good. Let's do one more each side. Take it out, flat palm, pull it across, drop that shoulder from the chin. Good. Go ahead and come back to the center. Switch sides. Pull it across. Drop it down. Nice deep breaths. Good. Let's come back to the center. Let's just do a couple cat and cows. Good. Round the back and come up. Good. Let's keep our hands. You can have them on the floor. You can have them on your knees. I want the shoulders to drop away from your ears. And let's look at our neck range of motion a little bit. So I want you to look over one shoulder, slowly move across, and you're going to look over the other shoulder, keeping that chin parallel to the floor. Good. Coming back to the center. You're going to look down, You're going to look up. You're going to come back to the center. Again, look over the shoulder, just like you would if you're driving your car. Come back to the center. Look over the other shoulder. And center. Slowly move that head down and up. Center here. Ear to shoulder. We're not going to, as we bring our ear to the shoulder, let's bring those hands towards the floor, hanging at your side. Come back to neutral, which is center. And then the other side. We are not going to pull on our neck. We are not bringing our shoulder up to reach our ear. Come back to the center. One more each side. And center. Last one. Get a nice stretch right through that neck. And center. Good. Not forget our wrists. So again, if you need to adjust your feet, go ahead and do so. Take those hands, palms together, elbows up, and we're just getting a nice stretch through our forearms here. Good, and I want you to bring your fingertips to me. Stretch them out. Bring them in. Fingers up. Fingers point towards yourself. Just a little wrist rotation, back to ceiling, point to me, pull it out, pull it in, pressing those hands together, fingers up, fingers point to yourself. One more time, fingers up, fingers to me, press out, pull in, fingers up, fingers to you, stretch out those wrists, come back to the center and down. Good, make some circles with the wrists one way. And circles with the wrist the other way. Good. All right, let's go ahead and stretch those legs out a little bit. And they may be a little stiff and tight because we sat for a little while. So listen to your body here. So one foot is tucked in, the other foot is out straight. Let's pull the toes towards the shin. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold forward. Now fold forward as far as you are comfortable and what your body is looking for and needing today. I want you to go ahead and look at your toes and breathe. We're going to hold these for about 30 seconds. So some things I want you to think about. Breathing. I want you to, if you feel any tension up here in your quad, I want you to let that release and relax. Good. Nice deep breath. Good. Let's just walk your hands up and switch sides. So we're going to stretch that other leg out, maybe a little bit stiff because we've tucked it in. Toes up towards the ceiling. Inhaling up. Fold forward. Where does this side feel? How does this leg feel? Another about 30 seconds here. Shut off the quads, so let those muscles relax. Send the breaths. Leaning forward. Good, almost there. Walk your hands up. Bring the bottoms of your feet together for a little butterfly. And as you hinge forward at the waist, press down on your inner thighs with your elbows. Keep your eyes just gazing in front of you so we keep our spine in line. Nice deep breaths, just holding it here. Again, there should be no stabbing pain, so if you need to back off a little bit, absolutely do that. And that can be done by sitting up a little bit taller. As I lean forward, I'm putting more pressure on my adductors, my inner thighs. Good, let's go ahead and bring those up. Oh, good, bring those knees together. I want you to go ahead, and I'm going to give you a side view here. And I want you to bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. I want you to take an inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to hinge forward and I want you to wrap your hands and your arms around the back of your thighs. If you can grab those elbows, do so. And I just want you to let your head relax. Getting a nice stretch through the back. Now, if you like, you can also walk those feet out a little bit. You can pick those toes up off the ground if you like. Having the support of your thighs through your chest, let your back round. Nice deep breaths. Good. Release your elbows and press up. Let's go ahead and come onto your hands and knees. And if you like, you can use your blanket for a little pad on your knees, because we're going to be here for just a little bit. So if you need that extra pad, feel free to do so. Coming onto those knees, coming onto your hands. This is in our quadruped. Let's do our cat and cow here. So round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Look up, put a sway in the back for cow. Good. Go through here nice and easy. Think back to when we did cat and cow seated, and you were a little bit limited in your range of motion, especially of the lower back, so especially into this cow, because our tailbone was planted. So we can get a little bit more range of motion here. Let's do one more here. And good. Good. Coming back to that neutral spine, I want you to shift your hips to me, and then just shift them away. Nice. Feel a nice stretch through the lower back into the hips. Good. One more each side. And two. Good. Come back to the center. I want you to go ahead, and we're going to start with a leg that's closer to me, and I want you to just do some circles. So take that knee and circle around, drawing circles. You're as comfortable as you can be. So if there's bigger circles or if there's smaller circles, your choice here on how that hip is feeling today. Let's do one more, and then let's switch directions. So take that around. You can start small and get bigger. Good. One more time here. Good. Switch sides. Draw circles. Again, however you are comfortable with the size of your circles. Let's do one more. Switch directions, circle it around. If anything becomes uncomfortable, change the size of your circles, or go ahead and come back into quadruped. Good, let's do that into our quadruped. Kiss your big toes, take the knees as wide as your mat. Let's stretch back into child's pose. Arms are stretched out in front. Nice deep breaths here. Walk both hands towards me. So we're just doing a little side stretch. Nice deep breaths. And come around to the other side. Good. Come back to the center. Stretch it out. Good. Let's come back onto our quadruped, and let's thread the needle. So I want you to take the hand that's away from me, and I want you to open it up to the ceiling. And then as you come through, I want you to take it underneath, ear to your mat, palm is up. Get a nice stretch through the shoulder. So the same movement that we did earlier when we were taking the arm across the chest. Really same stretch here. Pressing up, switching sides, open up, thread through, ear to mat. Palm is up. Good. Coming up. Back into our quadruped here. So I want you to go ahead and tuck your toes. And as you tuck your toes, I want you just to walk yourself back. And we're getting a nice stretch through the bottoms of our feet. Okay, so however you are comfortable here, this may be your comfort zone. This may be, you can maybe sit all the way back onto your heels. My arches are pretty tight, so this is about it for me. But be very mindful here because this is a very intense stretch. Good, let's go ahead and come back. Top of the feet down. Back into your quadruped. A couple of cat and cows. Round the back for cat. Look up, sway in the back for cow. Let's do one more cat. And cow. Good, as we come back into child's pose, stretch those knees out to the side, kiss the big toes. Arms actually are going to come underneath, so I want you to stack your fists and let your forehead rest upon your mat. Your forehead rest upon your fists that are on your mat. Let your head be heavy, your chest fall between your thighs. Nice deep breath. Good. Let's go ahead and come up, press away from the floor. Go ahead and bring yourself back into a seated position. Sit upon your blanket if you like. Legs are crossed. Let's go ahead and finish up the way we started with a few nice breaths. So as we inhale here and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last time, inhaling together. Exhale, shoulders relax. Thank you for joining me today for our New Year, really any time of the year, gentle reset. Remember to subscribe and like, and I will see you again next time.